Hi guys, so it's me here, and today we're going to be doing a art book video. So I thought, because lots of people have done it, I thought I would also load up my favourite books that I've collected over time. So let's get started. Again, I must put a disclaimer that I am an adult and I have a job and I've been working really hard for these books, just like I have with all my other art stuff, and so that's how I've managed to afford things. So let's get started. Either that or they were gifts, but I think most of my books are me buying them because I'm a bookaholic as well as a art collector. So we'll start off with my favourite, probably most expensive, well, maybe not my most expensive art book, but definitely by far my favourite. And even though it's my favourite, I still haven't managed to read through everything. This is the Art of DreamWorks animation, and I think it's amazing. So we'll have a look. Actually, I'll quickly go to the back. What I really like more than anything about this book is the drawings. I think the cover and the drawings on the cover. I'll show you the bottom as well. I just think that's amazing. What I really like actually about this one, let's see if I can get it on, is this woman here and this guy here. I absolutely love them. So let's get back in to the middle, and for this video I'll try not to knock everything over, but I will be bringing the camera up and down. So this is the contents page. Let's bring the camera down. I really like this. It reminds me of Madagascar. Like, I think it probably is Madagascar. Yeah, no wonder it reminds me of Madagascar. That's a stupid thing to say, I'm sorry. So yeah, I absolutely love the early sketches, and here's a list of all the things the book covers. So I'll just place your back up here to balance while I turn pages. So in here it has both coloured artworks and stuff like the ants. This page is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. And what I like about these books is it gives you little words about things and how they came about, like from the directors and the story artists. And it's just so colourful. And it goes through all of my favourite animals. And this is one of my favourite pages. If I could draw like this, it would be incredible. I mean, just look at the detail. Like, that is just incredible. So yeah, and that is what I really like about this. It's quite heavy. I got this from Amazon, but yeah, it is definitely worth the buy. I think it was £22, so it's not too expensive, but at the same time it's not the cheapest either. So let's get to the next one now that I've shown you my best and my most favourite. Of course, I'd just like to point out these aren't all my art books and magazines, but they are probably my favourite. So this one comes under magazine, and this is Imagine FX. And if you're an artist, I recommend you definitely investing in Imagine FX. Sometimes I can't get every subscription, sometimes I don't want every subscription, but yeah, I think it's just amazing because you get all different bits from other artists and you get to see their work desks. I love seeing their work desks, and that you just get lots of different points of views from things like, this is the artist in residence for this piece, and I think it's so inspirational seeing other people's work. So yeah, And the subscription isn't too much either. And I mean, just look at the cover. So yeah, Imagine FX, guys. Imagine FX. And I don't have a lot of them. I just have 5, and I'll show you where I keep them. I just keep them right here by my computer, which you would have seen me introduce them in my desk tour as well last week. Then the next book I've got is The Realism Challenge by Mark Crilly, and this is an amazing book. I mean, it shows you just how to draw everything, or how to go about the steps to drawing things realistically. And it goes just from easy and then gets harder. It goes through all the different things. Let's have a look. Here's the contents page. Here's the contents page. So it goes through stimulating shadows, adding colour, transparent objects, metallic surfaces, everything. And yeah, it's definitely worth it. And Bailey J has a great challenge on her channel regarding this book, and a review, I believe. So yeah, definitely worth the investment. My next 2 books are 2 books this is the one I bought at university just randomly. I saw it online and I thought it was okay. I thought, oh, I'll start collecting them, because I was into manga a bit, not reading them or anything, but I liked the style and I really wanted to try and mimic that style, but unfortunately in university I just did not have time to draw. And the reason I still have this book and why I like it so much is just because of the detail that it goes into clothing, and it does absolutely all the different types of clothing. So if I go back to the contents page, you just have like all the shirts, vests, skirts, then you have hats, scarves, neckties. And this book is called How to Draw Manga Costume Encyclopedia Volume 1 Everyday Fashion. And because I got this one, I found out that there was also one to do with Copics, and that one's called How to Draw Manga Special Coloured Original Drawing. And this one is just incredible. This one's probably on the same part as my favourite with the animation, the DreamWorks animation one. I mean, it just shows everything. Well, it doesn't teach you, but it shows you about ink refills, how to create your own marker colours, takes you through different steps, everything. So yeah, those 2 I absolutely love as well. So I wouldn't say you'd have to go out and definitely have them, but these are just my favourite, and they give me inspiration. And like I say, like, books don't fall into everyone's tastes. Some people will like them, some people will hate them, but these are just my favourites. And then these ones are the books from the authors of Copic in the Craft Room, and I found these online, and there's a set of 4. To help if I had them the right way around. So you have the Copic Colouring Guide, Copic Colouring Guide Nature, Copic Colouring Guide People, and the Fine Details. And they each come with a CD, and they take you through different steps, like this one shows you how to colour detailed images, and it just gives you some tips and solutions, and they're really good, and they take you through the different steps. And I recommend these for beginners. I think they're brilliant. And also, like with this one, it teaches you about the beginning of Copics, the Copic originals, and I definitely recommend the Copic in the Craft Room have a channel on YouTube. So if you're a beginner like I am, and I'm in no way an expert, I've got so much to learn, these are definitely good reference things. And at the end, what I really like is they have different cards that you can design, and they are more designed for like card making, but they give you so many good tips that can apply to actual colouring as well, and they give you instructions. And on the CDs, I believe they have, like, I think level 2 and onwards come with the CDs, and they just give you the actual picture. So if you want to just colour on the pictures and practice and use the tips that they say, the instructions, like down here on this one, it shows you the stamp, it shows you what colours they used, and when to blend, and when to use the Copic colourless blender, and all that. And so they just give you really good ideas. And yeah, if you're a beginner, these 4 books you cannot go wrong with. So yeah, the Copic colouring guide, and these are by Colleen and Marianne Walker. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Shan, I believe. But so Colleen, Shan and Marianne Walker, and I got these off Amazon, and they were super cheap as well. Not expensive at all. So yeah, definitely, if you're a beginner artist, or beginner with Copics, not beginner artist I should say, beginner with Copics, or any alcohol-based markers, because even though some of these books are designed at Copics, if you've got any alcohol markers, like, you can just take those techniques and apply it. Like, when I got those Copic books, I didn't have Copics, I had Pro markers, and yeah, you can just apply the same sort of thing. So this next book is based on anatomy. I have thousands of anatomy books because that is my weakness. I really need to practice anatomy, and I've got a lot of my anatomy books I've basically gone and got from other artists showing their artist book collection. So like Bailey J did, I think Bailey J had this one on hers and another one, or it could have been the other one, and then I found this one because of it on Amazon. So yeah, and what I like about this one is that it goes in and shows you everything, like all the basic structures. So that's for the right foot, and it shows, and then it has like all of these little sketches, and it shows you all the different things, the way the angle of the face, and then it goes into extra detail. Yes, it's a bit complicated for a drawing book, and it won't teach me how to draw anatomy exactly maybe, but it's good for just references and just for a bit of light reading on anatomy to try and actually get the basic understanding of anatomy. And what I like most about this book is the hand references and all the information that it gives for the hands. So yeah, this book is called The Atlas of Human Anatomy for the Artist by Stephen Rogers Pex. And like all my art books, I get them mainly from Amazon because that's my favourite place to shop. I am definitely an Amazon addict. That's the only way I can describe it. Now, this next book comes from a YouTube artist, and it is from Mystique Arts, and it's the Manga Crash Course. And there's her name. She brought this book out a few months ago, and yeah, while I don't really draw manga, when she brought this book out, I just had to get it. And yeah, so it's good for reference. Even if I don't draw manga, like if I just want to look at something and look at accessories, you have pages here. Or if I feel like I want to try the manga designs, then I just grab this book and do some sketches. Like, yes, I don't want to draw realistic. Yes, I'm very cartoony in what I draw, but at this point in time, any book is amazing. And what I really like about this is that she gives you ideas on how to design characters as well. And definitely go to her YouTube channel and find her, and she will give you a bit more of a review of her book, and definitely buy it. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's a good book to have, even if you're not sure that's your style. I think it's great just to pick up any books, any art books, because some of them give you tips and like things that you wouldn't think of. So yeah. Now, my next book, again, I got from Bailey J's channel, and I just had to go out and buy it. And it's all about light and dark. And it's called, it'd help if I said the name of the books first. It's called Colour and Light, and it's by James Gurney. And just like Bailey J said, it's incredible. Like, just the way it goes through all the different, gives you examples of light. Yes, it's quite for like dinosaurs, and it's more for Dinotopia. But yeah, just It gives you really good ideas, again, for lighting source and how lights create shadows and the effects. And just, it's really good for a point of reference. And the artwork is just incredible. So definitely well worth the buy and well worth the reference on Baby J as well. So I don't want this video to be too long, and I have a ton of books still to get through, so I'll try and make this short. So my next one again is more cartoon styles. So this one is the Pixar Encyclopedia. Now it's not really an art book, it's a encyclopedia, but what I like is just the reference to all the characters and all the different movies. So yeah, maybe it's not going to give me much in the way of like picture references, but actually I just like to know about the characters and different bits, and it gives you fun facts, and it's just so colourful. And yeah, so while it's not an art book, I like it. And I got this on WH Smith here in England, and again, same with this Princess collection. While it's really actually a like quiz book and you've got the stickers and that, I like it just for the reference pictures. Again, it's not an art book, but they don't all have to be art books designed on stuff. And I'm terrible at drawing people, so even though they're not really people, they are just characters, I can use them as a reference to try and get the shape of the faces, because I am terrible when it comes to shape of faces. So yeah, I use it mainly for references. So back up here a minute, and let's just move them out the way. So my next books are recent buys, and I just think these two you just have to get. Now I got this, I found out about these books from Drawing with Jazza, and oh my, you have to get them. I mean, this is the sketchbook called Rough Stuff, and it's J. Scott Campbell's sketchbook. Now these were signed copies that I got on eBay, cost a bomb, but I mean, they are just incredible, the artwork. And I think there's 4 of them, and I've got 1 and 2, so I've just got to wait now to get 3 and 4. And yeah, again, signed, and just the detail in the sketches is incredible, and that I absolutely love them. I mean, just imagine that. Like, now a lot of people don't like sketchbooks or anything, but I think getting someone's sketchbooks are amazing, and they are so inspirational, because I just love the idea of seeing someone's work and just seeing and knowing that one day I hope that I could be as good, not even as good as them, because that's wrong, but at their type of skill level. Now everyone probably knows this artist, so this is Sakuems. And again, I follow her on YouTube, and I absolutely love her stuff. These are her art books. I bought this from her shop last year. Yeah, last year, and just wow, like amazing. It's all her own artwork, and yeah, just I can't get enough of her stuff or her channel. She's incredible, guys. So yeah, and being her Patreon, I've got this little art book here. And this is her mini art book for May 2015. Just look at that detail. I keep it in the plastic cover because I don't want to get it out and get it ruined. And again, I then got her sketchbook and another mini book. And again, I keep it in the plastic because I don't want to ruin it. So yeah, but definitely check her out if you don't already know her. She has a art channel, and it's Sakuems. And then for my I've got a couple of last books here. So these ones, well, I say art books, these are for when I was trying digital stuff and when I was trying fantasy stuff, and these are magazines again. And yeah, my digital stuff didn't work out. I don't really like digital, I found out. But again, anything about art, whether it's for digital, traditional, painting, whatever, they always have some good tips. So this one is the Fantasy Art magazine, the Genius Guide. And then the other one I've got is Digital Artist Collection. And yeah, I just absolutely love the information that they carry. Like, yeah, okay, I don't use these programs, but it's the fact that it's inspiring that's the best. And I don't know about you guys, but that's what it's all about. So yeah, Digital Artist Collection and the Fantasy Art. So I never know when they're going to come in handy either, so I sort of get them because I like stuff that's in them, and then they become super handy, and yeah, I just learn a lot. Then my final two things again aren't art books, but they are actually the adult therapy colouring books. And what I like about these is they just have so many patterns that you can then incorporate, or you can get inspiration from into your drawings. So yeah, I collect some of these just for the patterns. This one is the creative colouring book, again, really cheap. I just got it from the works. And this one was a bit more expensive. I got it from WH Smith, but it was flower based. And yeah, just the designs, the flowers, I can take them and incorporate my own art into them, or use them, say, as a background, and then reference the artist, or just create my own stuff. Say, I see this flower, but I want to change the shape of the leaves. But I think, oh, well, that design looks nice, but I'll put 4 different leaves in a different shape, or something ridiculous like that. Like, half the things I make has no sense, but it's just nice to have ideas, and you can play around and everything. So yeah, that's the last one I really want to show. And so yeah, that's my art book collection so far. I do have a lot more art books, but I can't show them all because I'll just be here forever. I might make a number 2 at some point because I want to collect a lot more. But yeah, so this weekend I'm going to be uploading more stuff. So if you like this video, comment, subscribe, like, do whatever, and I will see you next time. Bye!